Hi, this is Amy Bear from my fourth video blog of Who Am I? And what it's about is that I'm just recapping from my third video about what happened with me when I was a little girl and how it affected me and my thinking. But I first want to say that if you, sorry, I'm trying to hold this so it's a better picture. If you are allowing fear to rip your life and destroy you, let it go now. If you have any hurts, any anger, any bitterness, anything that someone that you need to forgive, someone you really need to forgive, someone that has really did a number on your life. I don't know what it might have been. You gotta let it go and forgive them. That doesn't mean that you've forgotten what they've done, but you're allowing yourself to be free of what they've done to you. And don't blame yourself. It wasn't your fault. And I had to realize that too as I got older. What happened to me when I was little was not my fault. It was a vicious cycle that my dad and my mom went through with their parents. They had no clue how to break that cycle. They were both alcoholics. They both drank. And as, of course, I got older, I did the same thing, but that's for another story. But when I got pregnant, another story, I stopped all that. So I broke the cycle. But I'm here to tell you, as I share my stories with you, you'll see how I've been able to overcome this. And I also need to overcome it by sharing it with you and becoming a blessing to you so that you know you're not alone. So, of course, our continuation is into kindergarten and elementary school. I went in with low self-esteem. I was shy. I was quiet. I didn't say much. So one, I was labeled stuck up. They also used to ridicule me for where my mom and dad chose to live. We lived in the rich part. No, we were middle class people. And above us, where we lived in the housing plan, there was a housing plan above us, and it was called Calhoun Manor. Well, that was the rich part. We didn't live in the rich part. But you know what? We were rich. In a way, we were rich because we weren't poor. We weren't in poverty, but my mom and dad did okay. Even though we struggled with some things, I didn't know. I was fine. I did okay with what I had. We got by, and that's all that matters. So, like I said, we get into elementary school. They ridiculed me for where I lived. My last name and my maiden name is Gamrat, Gamrat. So I'm sure you can figure that out, what they used to call me. That RAT part, rat, was always in somebody's vocabulary. That destroyed me even more, because then I was ashamed of my last name. I'm not ashamed of it anymore. Gamrat, it's Slovak, love it. Anyways, there's just so many other things that happened along the way. I said I was always called ugly, rat girl, all that stupid stuff, the things that kids do to really bully you. I was bullied, so therefore I bullied someone else. And it was, like I said, it was a vicious cycle, and I didn't know how to break it. I was in that cycle. I was already, how do I put it, following in my mom and dad's footsteps. I did a lot of things that I shouldn't have, and I just hope, like I said, what I'm sharing with you, you understand that if you're doing something that you feel is wrong, maybe it's because of what happened to you when you were younger, or maybe it's because what your parents did or other kids did, or maybe you got bullied. I know bullying is the worst thing. It doesn't feel good, and believe me, I know there's times where I wanted to seriously end my life. I wanted to take it, and I wanted to be done. But I'm so thankful that I never did. God had a hold of me then, and He has a great hold of me now. He walked along with me. The poem Footsteps, it's so true. When you feel like you're going through these trials and tribulations alone, you're not. God is holding you up and saying, those are my footprints that you see. And it's the best feeling in the world. So I'm going to stop there, but till the next video, just know that you're not alone. What I've gone through is a lot. I've gone through a lot. I'm not saying that your situation, I don't know how I was saying. Your situation might be worse than mine. But don't worry, because God loves you, and He's not going to leave you alone. I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. He loves you. And until the next video of who I am, and remember one thing before I go. You're amazing. You're beautiful. You're unique, and you're special in every way. God made you for a reason. We just have to find out what that reason is. We have to really get out of our comfort zone and break free of those chains and get out there. And I think God is using me right now. Of course, I know He's using me right now to help others. Until the next video, see ya. Bye.